Hey there, I'm Apple Crider with Investing Simple. In this video, providing an in-depth tutorial of how to transfer your cryptocurrency from Robinhood over to Coinbase. Now, as a beginner investor, there's a lot of pressure to pick the right investing app. There are so many out there, so many different choices, so it can be really intimidating to figure out which one is actually right for you. So maybe you started off with Robinhood. That's actually how a lot of people get exposure to cryptocurrency for the first time, is they've got their Robinhood account, they see that cryptos are offered, and they start buying some Bitcoin. So maybe that was the process that you went through, and then you realized that Robinhood wasn't actually the place where you wanted to be doing your cryptocurrency investing. Now, that could be for any number of reasons, but the largest of which is that the platform is actually very limited when it comes to investing in cryptos, both in the number of cryptos that you can invest in, but then also what you can do with those cryptocurrencies. Because what you need to know about Robinhood crypto investing is that you can't actually transfer your Robinhood crypto to an external hardware wallet. Now, when you're investing in crypto, a really important thing to keep in mind is the safety of your cryptocurrencies. Because unlike stocks or cash, your cryptocurrency account is not actually insured by the federal government. There's no federal program for insuring cryptocurrencies like the SIPC insurance for investments or FDIC insurance for bank accounts. Nothing like that exists for cryptocurrencies, so there is the potential for full losses if your crypto was to get hacked and it was sitting on one of these exchanges, okay? So what you cannot do on Robinhood is you cannot take that crypto and put it into a hardware wallet that you can hold on to and protect it from being hacked, okay? But with Coinbase, you actually can do this. You can take your crypto off of Coinbase, put it onto a hardware wallet, put that hardware wallet, hide it, dig a hole in your backyard, put it in there, whatever you want to do with it, but make sure that it is more safe and more protected than just sitting on that exchange, because these exchanges have been hacked in the past, so it is a very fair concern that these exchanges might continue to be hacked in the future. So all of that being said, let's go through the step-by-step process for getting your crypto from Robinhood over to Coinbase. Well, the first step is you actually have to get your crypto out of Robinhood. We're going to dive in my phone, and I'm going to show you a full tutorial of how to do that right now. All right, so we're here in my Robinhood account right now. I don't actually own any crypto in here, but I'm just going to show you the process of how it would work if I did have some crypto. So I'm just going to use this Microsoft stock as an example. So what you would do is click on the crypto that you do own, you'll press trade, you'll press sell, and then it'll prompt you to select the amount of dollars of crypto that you want to actually sell, or you can just press the sell all button if you want to in fact sell all of it. So you press sell all, and then you can just swipe up, and that would confirm the transaction. Now, I don't actually want to sell my Microsoft shares, so I'm not going to do that, but then you're going to have the cash in your Robinhood account. Okay, and it's actually going to take some time for that cash to settle, because what the brokerage or Robinhood needs to do is they need to confirm that the buyer of that stock actually has the cash. And once they can confirm that, the cash will be settled in your account. Typically, it takes a couple days, and then you're able to actually transfer that money to your bank account. So how we'll do that is we'll go into this wallet icon here, we'll press transfer, and we'll press transfer to your bank. You'll put the amount of money that you want to transfer into your bank account. So say we wanted to do $1,000, we press the check mark, and then we press withdraw money. That money would start processing and heading over to your bank account, and then we can move on to step 2 of the process. So step 2 of the process is actually opening up a Coinbase account using the link in the description below. Now, if you use that link, you're going to get a free $5 worth of Bitcoin when you sign up for Coinbase. And the process for doing so is fairly streamlined. So you're going to need to provide them with some basic information about who you are. So your name, your birthday, your social security number, potentially your employer, information like that, so that they can verify that you are who you say you are. There's what's called the Know Your Customer Act in banking. They need to make sure they're following that. And they also need to make sure that they're reporting your gains to the IRS. Okay, that's one thing that Coinbase needs to do now. Cryptocurrencies are being a lot more regulated in terms of being taxed. So Coinbase needs to make sure they know exactly who you are so that they can tell the government, okay, this person has made this much in their cryptocurrency. So when you go to sell, you are taxed on that amount. Now, when going through this process, it's also highly recommended that you turn on 2-step identity verification. Okay, this is when they send you a text message to your phone or something like that to verify that you are who you say you are. Because like I mentioned before, cryptocurrencies are not federally insured. So if someone were to get a hold of your Coinbase account, take your crypto out, there's absolutely no way you can get it back. There's no way at all for you to recover that money. So you want to make sure that your account is secured. And again, like I said, it's probably a good idea to transfer that cryptocurrency from your Coinbase account to a hardware wallet. And we'll have a link down below in the description for our pick for the best hardware wallet for crypto. So now we can move on to step 3 of the process, which is actually transferring into Coinbase. Now, what you'll need to do here is link up your bank account to your Coinbase account. Very streamlined process. You can go through either on their website or within the app itself, and then you'll start the process of transferring money into your account. Once that transfer reaches your account, you can then use that money to invest in cryptocurrencies. You can pick either the same ones you had on Robinhood, or you can pick different cryptos if you want to take advantage of the wider selection that Coinbase actually has to offer. And then, like I said, the next process that we would recommend is transferring that crypto to an external hardware wallet where you can keep it safe and not have to worry about Coinbase getting hacked and your crypto being stolen. Now, I know that transferring your assets from one place to another can cause a bit of anxiety for some people, so I want to go through some of the most frequently asked questions about this process just to make sure you know exactly what you're doing and have the most confidence in this process itself. Now, the first question that we get fairly frequently is there a minimum age for Coinbase? Well, there is, and it is 18 years old. So if you're younger than 18, you're not going to be able to actually do this process, but you're typically going to need to be at least 18 years old to have a Robinhood account, so that should not be an issue for most people out there. The next question we get is how long does this process generally take? Well, in most cases, it'll take about 7 to 10 days from start to finish, and that is because the money takes time to settle, and in the United States, it takes quite a while to move money from one financial institution to another. So when you sell the stocks on Robinhood, you're going to have to wait probably about 2 to 3 days for that money to settle in your account. From there, you'll transfer it to your bank, which is going to take some time as well, and then from your bank to Coinbase, again, will take a little bit of time. So all in all, you're in about a week throughout this entire process. The next question we get fairly frequently is, are there any fees associated with this process from start to finish? And there are no fees whatsoever. So you can move money out of Robinhood with no fees and then into Coinbase as well with no fees. And then another point we want to make sure we mention here is that if you have any automatic deposit setup going into Robinhood, you might want to turn those off if you no longer want them to be going in there because you're now using Coinbase. So make sure that you keep an eye on those, go into your settings, make sure if you have any automatic deposit set up, you turn those off because you don't want money to continue flowing into your Robinhood account if you were all done using it. So overall, it's really important to think long-term when you're opening up an investing account. And that's why we have a ton of different reviews on our website of the best investment accounts, crypto accounts, and kind of all the different accounts that you have to choose from because there's so many of these things. There's so many differences between them. So if you want more information about these different types of accounts, you can check out our YouTube channel, Investing Simple, where you're watching this video, or our website, investingsimple.com. And specifically, if you want a more step-by-step broken down process for transferring from Robinhood to Coinbase, we have that as well. The easiest way to find that is to head on over to Google, type in transfer from Robinhood to Coinbase, and then click on the link for investingsimple.com. We will see you over there.